Hello, my beautiful beloved soul family, beautiful souls. Welcome to Love and Beloved. This is Dilruba Chowdhury, your love life leader. Today I'm here to talk about this is a difficult time for so many people and around the world. Everybody is fearful and just having a time for, I don't know, of fearful, scary time. And they are just constantly just stressing over how this time is gonna pass, how they're gonna survive. But I would say make yourself higher than this. We need to be conscious about the situation, not scared, because we know how to deal with that. We know how to be consciously responsible for not to infected others and make sure you are also safe. So just be responsible on your day-to-day life and live your life. Don't forget to live your life. That's the main key, because this storm is gonna pass like anything else. And but you're gonna lose the time, you're gonna lose your mind, you're gonna lose your sanity if you just stress over that. So this is time, actually be responsible, be conscious, but also live your life the best way possible, right? So today's topic, I would say this is a perfect time. I would say this is a perfect time to have something different and reflect something on that we have been actually trying to do. So one of them is self-love. You can practice self-love. You can upgrade yourself by doing the self-love practice, and you can actually reflect on yourself. This is the time, because you have more time for yourself. You have more time for reflecting inwards, and then you can act on it, because you have a little bit more time for yourself too, for your family, for your, because you are not obligated to do something that has been pressuring you for so long, right? Like your job, like going groceries very frequently, like doing something that's like a mandatory things for you, right? So this is the time for you. So first of all, you may want to know, like, okay, what is self-love? How can I love myself? And this is not gonna work. And I have had questioned that so long, and the self-love things actually never worked for me. So I have dig down that why it's so important to self-love, and what is self-love actually. I would say what I find that self-love is seeing yourself as a separate person and evaluating or evaluate yourself, the person you are now, how lovable that person, how respectable that person, how valuable that person. If you just grade them, and if you see that person where they are, that's called the amount of the grade you are grading them, that much, that is the measurement of self-love you are giving to yourself. So that's the measurement of your self-love, how you are evaluating yourself, how respectful you feel for that person, how do you see you can count on that person, how responsible that person, how seriously you can take that person. So count yourself like that, and then you will know, I take that person so seriously, or I don't take that person seriously at all, because that person is it's not committed, it's not very much true to their word, or that person is lousy or something like that, if it comes out, then you know that you are not giving yourself the respect, because you're not feeling even respectful to yourself. So making yourself feeling the respect for yourself, that calls self-love. And that is the combination, the combined value of that respect, value, responsibility, counting on that. How do you feel that person dependable, reliability, everything goes into love. If you feel that the values are really up, combining, then you will love that person automatically higher, right? You will value that person and feel that respectful around that person, right? So if you feel that you are not even having that kind of respect, but you want that kind of respect, then you should work on that. And that is called how to induce the self-love, so that you can feel that person. That person means you, yourself. How that person can be that upgraded to earn your love, to earn your respect. Okay? Because we actually don't love ourselves if we don't see ourselves that lovable. So being lovable means you are accountable for something. The existence doesn't mean something sometimes, even though it should be, but in our real life, we are not that elevated spiritually that we see ourselves as a particle of God, and we just love ourselves without any condition. That doesn't happen so often. I have struggled with that. But once you are seeing yourself in those accomplishments, in those responsibilities, in those beauties, or in those qualities, then you kind of upgrade yourself and you feel like, okay, that person is actually deserves much better respect. That person deserves much better love, right? So, okay, there's another example, short example, that that will clear it. Imagine you were walking down the street and a passerby just spit on your face. What do? You will just turn around and slap on them, or just confront them, and you just be so angry and feel like you don't deserve it, right? Because you don't deserve it. You feel like you don't deserve it because you know inside of that you don't deserve the spitting on your face. You are far better than that. You haven't done anything that is deserving of spitting on your face, right? So you confront them, and that is the value you are holding for yourself. That is the self-love you are holding for yourself. But what if a person passing by you pass a comment that is you have been actually hearing, listening for your entire life, maybe pass a bad comment about your hair, about your look, about your weight, about your how do you walk, and you are so used to of that. You are like, I deserve that. And you don't do anything about that because you are seeing yourself deserving that. That person doesn't know you. So you are not taking the spit on your face, but you are taking that comment just because you feel deserved. That's it. So if you don't want to feel deserved of that comment, then you feel, why are you not feeling that deserving of that spitting on your face? because you see yourself more than that. That's why you are feeling that you don't deserve it. But you cannot see past through that, the passing the comment, the bad comment about it, because you don't feel more than that, beyond that. So this is my um, topic today: how to feel more deserved, how to feel more loved than you are currently feeling. It is okay wherever you are, but we have to upgrade ourselves to be completely lovable, to be 100% lovable. And this is the time you can upgrade yourself. You can work on yourself and upgrade to that level where you can deserve the 100% respect of people, 100% love of them. You deserve all the happiness in your life, all the respect and love and affection and every single thing have you ever imagined. So this is the time. Okay, so I have 10 ways to look at things, and those are self-induced. You can do it by yourself, and all of you just need some little extra effort to reflect on yourself for doing that. And at the end of every single chores or every single techniques, what you will achieve is actually self-love. I'm not talking about pampering yourself. I'm not talking about play a dress-up game or something like that. Yes, those are self-pampering, or buy a new shoes like $1,000. I'm not talking about those. Yes, those are ways, but at the end of the day, if it doesn't make you feel that deserve, if that doesn't make you feel that lovable, those doesn't work. So let's see what we can do for inducing self-love in this free time of your quarantine time. So first of all, whoever working from home or not working at all, they have plenty of time for that. So I myself work from home, and I feel that I have gained 2 hours of commute time that I have been spending on the road. And those hours are so precious to me. So at the first thing in the morning, you can actually do the first hour of the commute time you will usually spend on the road. Other than spending on the road, spend on yourself. Get up from the bed at the same time or a little bit earlier if you want, and allocate that time for yourself and have something fun or happiness or that brings you joy, just for like 15-20 minutes or half an hour. Just do it. Like, you can have coffee, a quiet time, listen to your uplifting music, and journaling or yoga or exercising, or just go outside the door and breathe the fresh air, the morning air. And sometimes, definitely what I do is walk on the grass barefoot. That makes me feel so calm and grounded. And that is something you are connecting with nature, and that makes you just refreshed and elevate your inner joy instantly. Just try it. So first hour when you wake up, you have allocate your own time, prefer your own time. So that's like the making the basic of your own day, like having the foundation of your own day. Okay, that will increase your importance of yourself. Like, you matter. You are a person who is gonna do some work, who is gonna attend the work hours, but you are recharging yourself. So you have your own time and recharging yourself as if you are so important and you matter. If you don't recharge your battery, right, you cannot deliver. That's your battery. You recharge yourself, you can deliver, right? Okay. Second thing, clean your surroundings. Like, tackle one thing at a time. I wouldn't say like go for everything, like go for clean freak or become an OCD or something like that. You can do that. That's fine. Actually, you can tackle one clutter at a time and declutter yourself, because a cluttered space makes you feel cluttered in the mind too. If you just do your office space, just do your makeup cabinet, just purge your toolboxes. Guys, I'm also talking about you. Just purge your all the paperwork, shred them, and just make them organized. And also the toolboxes, the mails, tackle those closets one at a time, and that will make you feel very good. And I would say also make 2 piles or 3 piles that is gonna be staying home. The second thing is gonna need repair or fix. Third thing is just for donation or just to throw away. 4 things. You can do that, 4 piles, and get rid of things. So make 4 piles, go for cleaning, and make that organizing your home, cleaning the home. That will make it much better living, right? Guys, you can do that too. Yes, it's not only for the girls. Everybody can tackle that. And it feels really, really good. I have done that. So number 3, sometimes go through your old pictures. Why it's that? Going through your pictures. We usually take pictures for our happy time. We usually take our pictures when we are important, we feel important, we are around our family, friends, and having great time together, and feel that time, how important you were in that picture. Your existence make the other happy, and your existence make other uplifted. You were having good time, and that was contagious to others. That will make you feel important amongst all of them, and that will make you feel pleasant. Like you are a pleasant personality, so that everybody wants your company. And once you see your happy time, you will remind yourself you can be happy without having anything. You can be happy just by outside, just being in a vacation, just being eating or having a good time with your friends. That reminds you, and your brain actually needs reminding that you are a being, you are able to do things that you have been actually forgetting. So remind your brain, and you can actually make it a quite different experience. I did that with your family, like whoever in the house. You can share the picture in TV by just do the Apple thing, or you just watch it in the TV together, and you guys feel the warmth together. And that's a beautiful experience to understand how big of a difference you make in your family. Even though they don't talk about that, but when together you are seeing yourself having fun, and you make that trip or the picture pleasant, that makes the whole difference on this. And they also feel that, you also feel that, how happy you can be just by being together or by yourself. Happiness is just inside of you. So that's the thing. Go through your picture together, paper picture or electronic picture, save in your the TV or watch by yourself or just watch with the family in the TV. All right. So fourth thing, take a nap. Not only a nap, take plenty of nap. Whenever you can have time, take a nap. Napping is so good for your brain and your all body. Why is that? In this age of time, in this era, we are so sleep deprived. We have been constantly thinking of or stressing of work, accomplishing, going for success, going for one by one, just work, work, work. We don't have any time to renew our cells. For napping, you can renew yourself, and exactly, scientists actually, yes, Megan, that's very true. So napping, actually, you can catch up all of your deprivation from sleep deprivation. You can actually catch up on those. So go for nap and feel that, how refreshed you feel, how active you feel, how energized you feel. You would say like, no, napping makes me so sluggish, so tired. No, that is not napping. That is actually depriving of nap makes you sluggish, makes your brain work like a zombie. Totally. I have been in that mode. I know that. So every weekend I actually tend to catch up nap afternoon, straightforward, like for 2 hours. I just go for that. And I can tell you from the first-hand experience, I am so energized. I go up, get up, and go for my exercise. Totally. So napping, whenever you get time, whenever you get a chance, nap. That's a big, that makes a huge difference. Okay? All right, number 4. Catch up on your books, audiobooks, or YouTube videos, or anything that you were just putting off. Catch up on those. When you are doing your chores, when you are doing your exercise, or you are going for a walk, catch up on those. Because when you are upgrading yourself, you feel like you wanted to have this knowledge, you wanted to learn something new, but you couldn't have time. So this is the time. If you learn a little bit of that, don't need to be like learning a total new language. That would be so awesome. But I would say, like, if you learn just a little bit of new data, just a new scientific things, or just a new music, you just learn about a culture or something like that, whatever interests you, you feel rich inside of you. You feel like you upgraded yourself a notch. You feel like you are a little bit wiser, aren't you? That feeling, we are going for that feeling. So catch up on those when you are going for a chore or cleaning or purging. Catch up on those article or those audiobooks or YouTube videos that you are been just purging on, like just making a watch list or something like that. Catch up on those. That will give you much more accomplishment. Number 6, make some time to practice your hobbies. Hobbies, what are those? Hobbies are actually our latent talents. Did you ever recognize that? Hobbies are actually what we bring ourselves from our birth, like from the beginning of our life. Those are our talents. Those are not being valued or being prized, but why we still love them? Because those who we are, those are our skills. Somebody is skillful in sewing, writing, drawing, painting, music, or even just by talking. You know, a good talker is a talent. It's a speaker is a talent. So practice them. Maybe you just write. Maybe you just talk to someone. That is a talent. Don't put it away just because you are not getting paid for that, right? But the hobbies are your own talent. You can nurture them. And once you nurture them, you will see your value in there. Like how valuable you are, how skillful you are, how talented you are. So bring up your hobbies, do some of them. Okay? So this is number 6. Okay, I got a quick message that you don't need to do every single thing I'm talking about today. And that would be you are setting yourself for just failure. Okay, I would say just pick a few of them, or pick up the gist of them, my core message, and then modify it, and then accomplish something and get it done by as you are. Don't just follow every single thing of them. These are just example to how to make yourself respectful in your own eyes, make yourself valuable in your own eyes, and then you can respect that, value that person, so that you can love that person more and more, and you can stand up for yourself, because you know you deserve that, because you know by your value, by personality, by your all talents. Okay, so these are just the tips. Don't go like overboard like everything. Okay, all right. So number 6 is practice your hobby. All right, here goes number 7. Reflect on yourself. Okay, what you can adopt and change in your daily life. So take one thing that you are just you believe in, like you believe in, that's a good choice. Going green, maybe eating more vegetables, maybe adopt a beauty routine, like a night routine maybe, or actually do something good for yourself, as if go zero waste, like making less waste in your home, right? So all the guys also, I'm just talking about in general, adapt something that you believe in, save your planet maybe. So adapt something that have a cause behind that. So I adapted going green and going zero waste. There is no way you can be like 100% zero waste in a like one day. You can adapt, and gradually you just fine tune every single things in your life and go for that. So adapt one or two things that you believe in, maybe a healthy lifestyle, maybe helping someone. I have noted another one, donating or adopting an animal, or have a monthly donation to a foster child care, or to elderly people, or have some volunteer work. I would say volunteer work is not very suitable for this time, but you actually can voluntarily do a lot of work online. So do your research. Do your research what you can adopt today that you believe in and that your heart believe in. Then you will stick to that. That will give you a purpose, a value of your own existence, that you are contributing in your purpose. That will uplift your own value in your own eyes and let you see that you make a difference without any words. You feel that inside of you. Okay? So adopt a belief of yourself and work on that. Okay? Do your research and adopt one. All right. So number 7 is that. And number 8, try something new. That is a fun one. Try something new. Maybe try something that you have been postponing for so long. Your hairstyle, maybe a look that you have been going for. Guys, you can grow a mustache or beard and you can look sharp, or you can try something like teeth whitening, I don't know, like in your home. Change your hair color, change your outfit, or dress up like you count. Dress up with like someone that you feel respectable. Groom yourself. Represent yourself as if like you smell good, you talk good, your posture is good. Being a responsible, a respectful person. The person you are seeing in the mirror, do you feel that that person deserves respect? Do you feel that that person can be taken seriously? Or that person is just a comfortable homeless person, right? Just putting on a rag, right? Visually, if you can feel that you deserve the respect, that person you are looking at in the mirror, that person is respectful, representable, and you kind of take them seriously, you feel that that person is going to be accountable, then you also feel that inside of you. And you are not going to take anyone else's opinion about that. You are not accountable because you know that already. You kind of see that already in your own eyes. So nobody can treat you less than that. So upgrade your look, upgrade yourself, and try something new. Do for your haircut, go for your new beard, or go for your new makeup, and do something that makes you feel respected, upgraded, elevated, affluent a little bit, right? And then see how you are seeing yourself. All right? All right. So try something new that you have been postponing for so long. This is the time. All right. So number 9, adopt a ritual for yourself. Okay? That's another mysteriously fun one. Adopt a ritual. What is a ritual? Ritual makes us to build a habit around a really good way that we kind of follow that without knowing it, but it has an impact inside of us, and it is a better impact. Like if you do adopt meditation 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day, do adopt a ritual. You just don't need to see the purpose, don't need to see any goodness of it right away, but you will find yourself way changed after a few days. You will start building that inside of you. So adapt a ritual like meditation, gratitude journal, and Reiki. Maybe before bed you can do some yoga postures, and those are all good rituals. But if you adopt a ritual, that will make you feel accomplished, like I have done this, I have committed to myself that I will do meditation no matter what, and I have done this, and that will make you feel accomplished, successful in a micro ways. But this is a way. Okay, so if you accomplish something, commit to yourself something, and you keep doing that, that will give you the sense of accomplishment, and that will make yourself accomplished and elevated and successful. Like I have been doing that, I have committed that I can do that more than that. Okay, all right, so number 10, this is practice communication. So this is a difficult one. We kind of face that. I would say in this time, in this quarantine time, we know now that we can do more than what we have been doing. Especially if you forgive someone, you are above of them. Practice the forgiveness, the kindness. So if you feel that you are making a difference to anybody else's life, if you feel that you are forgiving someone from your past, you are actually elevated more than that. You raised yourself from their level. If you forgive a person, you raised yourself. If you are kind to a person, you raised yourself already, and that feeling is so good. No, it's not egoistic. It feels great. It feels generous. It feels humble. It feels the right thing to do. So what you can do, if you forgive someone from your past, I would say what I did to our elderly person, to our elderly relatives. We have had so much miscommunication or so much distance from the elderlies, and in this time of crisis, we kind of realize that those are the people actually we're gonna lose sooner or later, and those are the person they are in the risk of losing, and we might not have the time or chance to ask for forgiveness or ask for their blessings, right? These are like useless things that we have been keeping our grudges on, keeping our angers, and keeping our hatreds towards them for their silly things. They are also human beings, and they're gonna pass this lifetime. So do we. So why just keep those things inside of you? And this is the time you can renew or make their day actually better. Call them, talk to them. Maybe you are going to make the difference to them. Maybe they have been waiting for your call for so long. If you do that, I definitely can assure you, you will feel the kindest person, the most uplifted person inside of you. There is no way you can be belittled. Because if you feel belittled, you are going down from them. Since you are forgiving them, you are the great person. You are the kindest person. So go communicate with them, call them, FaceTime them, and remember them. Maybe just write letters, maybe just send a postcard. But being in touch with them, your elderly person, or your any relatives that you have been having the grudge, the anger, the hatred and distance, that will bring your energy so up, and you will see yourself as the kindest person in your own eyes, and you will feel that how can this kind person be not loved? This kind person deserves more love than anybody else who's not kind. This kind person, this humble person deserves the best in their life. And then you will find the courage to fight for that. Once you start to evaluate your all the qualities, all the goodness, that will bring your kindness, or that will bring your courage up to fight for that, to look for that, to seek the opportunities, to upgrade yourself, to have the better life that you deserved all the time. You are not fighting for that cause. You are not currently fighting for any better life because you don't feel that deserve. You feel like, okay, I deserve it, but inside, the bottom of your heart, you see like, okay, this is my fate probably. This is what I am. This is why I am here. But practicing this self-love is gonna make you feel, make you see who you are and what you deserve. And that seeing is gonna empower you, is gonna make yourself feel that powerful, love deserving, respect deserving, and make yourself that elevated that you cannot even settle for any less than that. So do those self-loving rituals, do those self-loving practice, pick up few of them and practice those, and see yourself and respect yourself, and try to find your own value so that you can upgrade yourself. And for that upgraded version of you, you deserve a lot more than that, whatever you are currently suffering from, or having a pain for, or having a life of misery. Okay, so upgrade yourself. This is the time. Make the choice of upgrading and see yourself in the eyes of your upgraded version. You will find your answer, and you are not gonna settle down for anything less than that. All right, my friend. So comment me whatever you are, you have question, or comment me what ritual or what practice you have been taken for this thing. And I hope you are going to be very fun and you are enjoying your quarantine time, and be responsible, be conscious, and always love. Goodbye.